Something has shifted in the unseen. Portals are opening. Frequencies are rising. The air around you carries a vibration that only the awakened can sense. You feel it in your bones, an urgency, a trembling, a call. The final test has already passed through you, silently, invisibly, yet you endured. You are standing at the edge of revelation, where few are ever allowed to walk. Others sleep, unaware. But you hear the whisper of destiny. This moment is not accident. This moment is decree. Hear it clear. You have been chosen. Now, pause. This is not just another message scrolling across your screen. This is a moment of divine sealing. When you subscribe, when you press that like, when you comment below, you are not merely interacting, you are aligning. Each action becomes a prophetic act, a key turning in the lock of your destiny. Write the word awakening in the comments, and it will echo as a declaration in the unseen realms. Let your click be a covenant, your engagement a seal. Do this now, and you step into the frequency of the chosen. You have always known you were different. Even before you had the words, the codes, the language of awakening, you felt it. While others blended into the noise of the world, you walked with a quiet strangeness, a holy unfamiliarity. You were never meant to fit in, because the seal of the chosen one was already resting upon you. Do you remember the moments when rejection pierced you like fire? When the doors you longed for refused to open? When friends could not understand the depths of your soul? Those were not accidents. Those were markings. Heaven was placing its signature upon you, pulling you out from the ordinary so you could carry the extraordinary. The restless longing in your heart, the ache for something beyond the material, the hunger for truth when lies surround you. That is proof. Few will understand this path, for it is narrow and burning, but you were fashioned to walk it. You are not strange. You are set apart. You are not broken. You are marked. The whispers you heard in the night, the visions you could not explain, the heaviness when others laughed lightly, these were divine fingerprints. Every misunderstanding was evidence. Every tear was a code, written into your spirit. Hear me clearly. This is why the world resisted you. It was not rejection. It was recognition. The systems of the old world sense what you carry. They could not contain you. And so you were pushed out, lifted up, drawn away. Why? Because the chosen cannot remain hidden in shadows forever. You have been set apart for a time such as this. You have felt it, strange waves moving through your body, symptoms no doctor could explain, nights when sleep abandons you, yet your spirit is fully awake, hearing whispers in the silence. Heat rising in your chest, as though a fire has been lit within your very heart. These are not random discomforts. These are activations. Prophetic dreams come without warning. Images, symbols, faces you've never met, places you've never walked. Yet, they call to you as if you've known them for eternity. Do not dismiss them. These dreams are downloads, codes written into your soul by divine frequencies. You have noticed the sudden disconnection too. Circles that once felt safe now feel hollow. Conversations that once entertained you now sound empty. The people you thought you needed begin to fade, almost as if an unseen hand is pulling you away. That hand is the hand of destiny. The separation is not punishment, it is preparation. Even the restlessness you feel, the sense that something is shifting inside you. It is the proof. You are not breaking down. You are breaking open. You are being rewired, attuned, lifted into a frequency that only the chosen can carry. Hear this truth. You are not losing your mind. You are gaining your awakening. Every symptom is a signpost. Every disruption is a divine confirmation. You are no longer who you were. You are becoming who you were, always meant to be. Why now? Why you? Because the cycles of eternity have turned, and divine timing has reached its appointed hour. What you feel stirring within you is not a coincidence. It is an appointment written before time began. Ancient alignments have awakened. Portals that were sealed for generations are opening in this very season, and your spirit was chosen to walk through them. The world believes it moves by chance, by chaos, but hidden beneath the noise is a rhythm, a divine frequency that only a few can hear. That frequency is rising now. It is calling the awakened, separating the marked, summoning those prepared by trials and tears. That is why you feel the urgency, why you sense the shift so deeply. Generations before you dreamed of this moment but did not see it. Prophets spoke of this alignment but could only glimpse it. Now the veil has lifted, and the weight has fallen on you, not because you are perfect, but because you are appointed. This is not happening to destroy you. It is happening to release you. The test you endured was timed. The fire you passed through was measured. The awakening you feel is the sign. The hour has struck, and destiny has chosen you. The question is no longer, why now? The question is, will you rise? Chosen one, you know the weight of the trials. You know what it means to walk through loneliness, so sharp it feels like the air itself rejects you. You have carried the sting of rejection, not once, but many times. People who once embraced you suddenly turned cold. Opportunities that seemed certain dissolved in an instant. And in the quiet, doubt whispered, "Maybe you are forgotten." But hear the truth. These struggles are not punishments. They are refining fires. Gold cannot shine until it is tested by flame. Diamonds cannot form without pressure. And you cannot step into divine authority without first enduring the sacred fires that burn away the false. Your loneliness was never abandonment. It was divine separation. Your doubt was never a curse. It was an invitation to deeper faith. Your rejection was never about you being unworthy. It was the world's inability to carry the weight of your destiny. Every obstacle has been a signpost, proof that you are not standing still but progressing. Only those who are moving forward feel resistance. Only the rising face opposition. The fact that you have faced so much proves that heaven's hand is upon you. Do not despise the trials. They are the very portals pushing you forward. What you thought would break you has only revealed you. You are not failing. You are being forged. And soon, you will see that every tear was preparing you for the next gate of awakening. Chosen one, your journey is not random. It is a sacred path marked by 4 portals of awakening. These are not physical doors, but spiritual thresholds, moments that few will recognize, yet they shift everything within you. Each portal carries a code, a hidden lesson, a frequency that rewires your being. And once you pass through, you can never return to who you once were. The first portal you encountered was the fire gate. It did not announce itself gently. It came in storms, in losses, in betrayals you did not see coming. Fire surrounded you, not to destroy, but to purify. Every disappointment, every broken plan, every sleepless night of weeping was part of this burning. You cried out, "Why me? Why now?" But the answer was hidden in the flames. Because gold must be tested, because your spirit carried impurities that could not travel into your next season. The fire gate strips you of illusions. It reveals who is for you and who is against you. It forces you to release what you thought you needed so you can carry only what is holy. This is why people left your life suddenly. This is why doors slammed in your face. This is why old identities fell away. The fire burned away what was false until only the truth of who you are remained. If you endured the fire gate, you are cleaner, sharper, brighter than before. After the flames, you entered the silent river. At first you thought something was wrong. Why was everything so still? Why did your prayers echo with no answer? Why did heaven seem silent? But the silent river was not punishment. It was alignment. The river flows slow and deep. It teaches you surrender. It carries you where your strength cannot. In this portal, the divine asks you to stop striving, to release control, to let the current take you. And though you felt invisible, though you thought nothing was happening, the truth is that roots were growing beneath the surface. The silent river was the womb of your becoming. In silence, your capacity expanded. In stillness, your hearing sharpened. In the hidden place, your spirit grew strong enough to carry the weight of destiny. Few endure this river, because the world teaches noise and speed. But you endured, and because you surrendered, you discovered the power of still waters that restore the soul. Then came the breaking shell. This portal is violent. It cracks, it shatters, it tears apart everything you thought you knew about yourself. The shell is the old identity, the mask you wore to be accepted, the roles you played to survive. But shells cannot carry destiny. They must break. You felt this breaking when you no longer recognized yourself. What once satisfied you turned bitter. Old dreams dissolved. Old versions of you died. And it hurt. It felt like loss, like failure. But in truth, it was freedom. The false had to die so the authentic could live. The breaking shell is messy. It is painful, yet it is holy. Like a bird struggling to emerge from the egg, or a butterfly pushing free from the cocoon, the struggle is necessary. Without it, the wings will never form. And so you broke, you bled, you let go of what no longer served you. And in that shattering, the real you emerged, unmasked, unafraid, unbound. Finally, you stepped into the radiant dawn. After the fire, the river, the breaking, light, gentle at first, then blazing. A new horizon opened before you, and for the first time, you felt the weight lift. You began to sense a rising authority within, a clarity of vision, a boldness you never had before. The radiant dawn is the portal of emergence. This is where you realize why you endured. You are no longer the seeker. You are the carrier. You no longer chase light. You shine it. You no longer question your worth. You walk in it. Others begin to notice the glow, even if they cannot name it. You speak, and your words carry power. You walk, and your presence shifts atmospheres. The radiant dawn is not the end of the journey, but the beginning of destiny. It is where you step into assignments, into influence, into divine authority. This dawn is radiant because it reveals who you were all along, chosen, sealed, unstoppable. Understand this: you could not skip any portal. The fire purified you, the Theban river rooted you, the shell freed you, the dawn revealed you. Each was essential, each was designed, and because you have passed through them, you now stand ready for the fullness of your calling. The 4 portals were never random trials, they were the map of your awakening. And now, you carry the codes of fire, silence, breaking, and light. Within you, you are not merely awakened, you are transformed. Chosen one, what you feel in your body, in your mind, and deep within your spirit is not random. It is the evidence of energetic rewiring. Divine codes are being downloaded into you, frequencies unseen yet undeniable. Your very DNA is awakening to a new pattern, a hidden script written long before you were born. Sometimes it feels like electricity, pulsing through your body. Other times it comes as ringing in your ears, sudden bursts of clarity, or overwhelming waves of emotion you cannot explain. These are not malfunctions. These are the signs that the old programming is being erased, and the new divine architecture is being installed. Your mind is being stretched beyond logic, opening to realms you once ignored. Your spirit is vibrating at higher levels, aligning with frequencies that carry vision, wisdom, and authority. This is why you feel both exhausted and alive at once. The vessel is adjusting to hold a greater measure. Assignments too great for your old self are now being prepared for your transformed self. You are being tuned like an instrument, calibrated, to release a sound that only you can carry. The downloads are not random. They are the blueprint of your destiny, sealed in you by the Creator Himself. Do not fear the intensity of this process. It is proof of your calling. You are not breaking down. You are being upgraded, rewritten, aligned with heaven's frequency. You are carrying codes that mark you as chosen. Chosen one. There comes a moment when the old self can no longer survive the weight of your awakening. That moment is now. You are in the shattering, the holy collapse of everything false. The masks you once wore, so others would accept you, are falling to the ground like broken glass. The ego you carried, the roles you performed, the identities you borrowed just to survive. One by one, they are dissolving. It feels violent. It feels like loss. You look in the mirror and hardly recognize the reflection. The person who once needed validation, who once bent to please, who once shrank to fit, has died. And though part of you mourns, your spirit rejoices, because only when the shell breaks can the true life emerge. See yourself now, stepping out of the husk, radiant and raw, like light breaking from a cage. The false cannot hold you anymore. The performance is over. You are no longer trapped in roles others wrote for you. You walk in authenticity, and that authenticity carries authority. This shattering is not destruction. It is liberation. You are being freed from the weight of pretending, from the chains of expectation, from the prison of who you thought you had to be. And as you rise from the fragments, glowing, unmasked, unveiled, you realize this was always the plan. You are not who you were yesterday. You are who you were always meant to be. Hear me, chosen one. You are not abandoned. Though the winds rage and the storms roar, you are not uncovered. There is a sanctuary within the storm, a secret shelter that holds you when everything else shakes. Others may see chaos, but over you, there is divine order. Others may feel fear, but around you there is angelic covering. You have walked through seasons where thunder echoed and lightning struck near, yet somehow you remained. Not by your strength, but because unseen hands shielded you. The same presence that called you has wrapped you in protection. Every arrow that flew, every weapon that formed, broke against the wall of light surrounding you. Do not mistake the storm for abandonment. The storm was the stage for revelation, that even in the fiercest winds, you are insulated by heaven. You may feel the spray of the waves, but you will not drown. You may hear the thunder, but it cannot consume you. You are hidden under wings, covered by fire, sealed in covenant. Rest, even in the storm. You are safe, you are guarded, and you are carried by one who never lets go. Chosen one, I speak this with fire. Your time of hiding is over. The season of testing has ended, and now the seal of destiny is breaking open. You are stepping into a realm of authority you have never carried before. No longer wandering, no longer questioning. You are rising into divine appointment. I declare that your voice will carry weight. When you speak, atmospheres will shift. When you move, doors will open that no man can shut. The same rejection that once bruised you will now testify of your uniqueness. The same loneliness that once crushed you has prepared you to stand in authority without needing the crowd's approval. Assignments are waiting for you. Divine intersections where your presence is the key. Nations you have never stepped foot in will feel your impact. People you have never met will be transformed by the fire you carry. You will not chase influence. Influence will be drawn to the light burning within you. I see you standing tall, not as the overlooked, but as the chosen. I see you breaking generational cycles, rewriting family legacies, planting seeds that will outlive your lifetime. You will carry healing where there was pain, clarity where there was confusion, life where there was decay. Lift your head. This is not the end. It is the rising. Walk forward, for the crown of purpose already rests upon you. Step boldly, for the you. Earth itself has been waiting for your unveiling. You are not small. You are chosen for greatness. Chosen one, understand this. When the light within you rises, the world around you will react. Some will sense your glow and recoil. They will resist, not because you have wronged them, but because your frequency exposes what they still hide. Old friends may vanish, not out of hatred, but because they cannot walk where you are going. The path of the chosen is too radiant for those who prefer the shadows. But others will recognize the fire in your eyes. They will honor it, even if they cannot explain it. New allies will appear, drawn by the sound of your rising, by the authority of your presence. These are not casual companions. They are divine alignments, sent to build, to war, to walk with you in destiny. Do not grieve what you lose. Every departure is proof of your elevation. Do not fear what resists you. Every rejection is a sign that your frequency is rising. Celebrate what remains and welcome what arrives, for heaven is rearranging your circle. You are not left alone. You are being surrounded by those who can walk with the weight you now carry. Chosen one, lift your eyes, for beyond this present moment lies a vision far greater than you can imagine. The trials were only the prologue. The portals, only the preparation. What waits ahead is a stage illuminated by divine light, where your role is larger than anything you have ever pictured. I see you standing in places you once thought were unreachable. Gates of influence, platforms of authority, circles that carry weight in nations. Yet you do not bow to them. They bow to the glow you carry. You will be entrusted with assignments that shape lives, shift atmospheres, even alter generations. The hidden future holds positions you cannot see now. Roles of leadership, mantles of healing, spheres of creativity and wisdom, where your voice will unlock doors for others. People you have never met will speak your name as one who carries fire. Whole regions will change because you stepped into alignment. Do not think small. Do not measure your future by your past. The vision beyond you is cinematic, painted with colors of destiny, framed with the brilliance of heaven's plan. You are rising into a narrative larger than yourself, written before time, unveiled in this hour. Chosen one, the vision beyond is not coming. It is already waiting for you to step into it. Chosen one, hear this with the full weight of heaven's ooh. Decree, you are sealed, you are appointed, you are unstoppable. Every test you endured, every storm you survived, every portal you passed through has brought you to this moment. Nothing was wasted. Every tear was counted, every rejection recorded, every fire redeemed. And now the seal is set upon you, unbreakable, unshakable, irreversible. I declare over you, your destiny cannot be stolen. Your voice cannot be silenced. Your rising cannot be delayed. The old chains are shattered, the old labels dissolved, the old fears consumed by holy fire. You walk now not as a seeker, but as a carrier. You carry light, authority, wisdom, and divine codes that no force of darkness can withstand. Lift your head, stretch your shoulders, step boldly, for heaven has written your name among the awakened. You are not hidden anymore. You are revealed. You are radiant. You are chosen. I speak this seal over you. Doors will open. Provision will flow. Protection will surround you, and strength will overflow. What once broke you will now bow before you. What once resisted you will now recognize you. You are appointed to rise, appointed to lead, appointed to shine. This is the decree. You are sealed. You are appointed. You are unstoppable. Nothing can change it. Nothing can undo it. Nothing can deny it. So walk forward, chosen one. The earth is waiting for your unveiling. Chosen one, this is your moment of alignment. What you do now is not casual. It is covenant. When you subscribe, when you like, when you comment, you are not feeding an algorithm. You are sealing a prophecy. Your action becomes agreement with heaven's decree over your life. Type the word sealed in the comments and let it echo as a declaration in the unseen. Share this message, not for numbers, but as an act of light, sending frequencies into the lives of others who are waiting to awaken. Each click is a key. Each action is a sign. Each response is a mark of alignment. This is more than a video. It is a sacred encounter. And your response is the signature that locks in your transformation. So rise, chosen one, and take this step. Seal your destiny. Align with your calling. Walk into the radiant dawn with boldness. Subscribe now. Comment now. Share now. For in doing so, you are not just connecting to a channel. You are connecting to the frequency of the chosen. This is your activation. This is your alignment. This is your seal. You are chosen. You are sealed. You are unstoppable.